Hi everyone, this is Marcy and I just wanted to share a couple of cards that I made this month using the Gorjuss Stamps, and that's Gorjuss. And I'm new to these stamps. I only have about 4 in my collection, but I am definitely addicted to them. I'm going to be buying more for sure. And these are the first 2 cards that I've made, so I wanted to share these with all of you. Anyway, this is the first card, and this image is called Alice. And here is how the stamp came. Very cute packaging. I love the images they show on the packaging of what they look like, colored. And so what I did was I used the paper collection. If you can see in the background, she's got the deck of cards behind her, so I immediately thought of the Alice in Wonderland theme, and I had to get out my G45 Halloween in Wonderland papers. So that's what I use for the background. These cards were just cut from one of the paper collections, and it's the Queen of Hearts and the Rabbit. And you know, when I thought of the Queen of Hearts, I immediately thought of her red rose garden, so I wanted to add some red roses in here. And these are from Wild Orchid Crafts. I just sprayed them up with Tattered Angels Dazzling Diamonds, which gave it a real shimmery look. And as I said, the papers, you know, I used them in the background. You can't really see them too well here, but I did use a Spellbinder die cut behind her, and that's Spellbinders. It's called Labels 23, and this is it right here. So that's what I used behind her. And then the trim below is just from my stash. And then as far as the image, I colored her up using my Copic markers, and basically I just colored her up using the colors from the paper collection. And that was a little bit of a challenge, but I like the way that it came out. I did use an At You Speak Of. You can see her barrette, her little heart barrette. You know, I colored that up with my At You Speak Of pen, which makes it really glittery and shimmery. So I like that. And one thing about when I stamped her on just plain white cardstock, and it was just so white. And it didn't really match the paper collection, which is more like a tan brownish background. So what I did was I actually misted over her with crushed shells by Tattered Angels, and that gave it more of a kind of a tannish. It definitely muted down the white and gave it more of a tan look to match with the paper collection. So I really like the way that it came out. Luckily it didn't, ruin the image or anything. But that's what I did for my first card. And then my second card, this image, let me move this out of the way here. This image is called Fallen. And this is the image right here. Again, very adorable. And this one is actually from a more recent collection. I think the Alice has been around for a while, but this one is, I had to pre-order it and had received it, a few weeks ago. So I was really happy to finally get to play with it. And I'm just on this purple kick, so I decided to do like a purple lavender card. And so the paper collection that I used was Market Street by My Mind's Eye, which is an older collection. And I just had die cuts, used my die cuts, my Spellbinder die cuts again, and I think this are the Lacy circles, and so I just layered one on top of the other, Lacy ovals, I'm sorry. And then this rose right here and the 2 poppies are from Wild Orchid Crafts. So again, I sprayed them all with Dazzling Diamonds, all the flowers. I usually do that. And what else? These small little flowers here are from Recollections, as well as the bling that's on the card. And then this Shabby Chic flower is actually from Saha Fuha, And she's on Etsy. I just recently had purchased from her, and she's got beautiful trims and you know, all of these shabby chic flowers. And so I bought you know, this small purple trim as well from her on the bottom. And I'll put her link below in the description in case you're interested, but she's got great stuff, so you should definitely check her out. And there's like a lace lace behind here, like a sheer lace, and that's just from my stash. This beaded trim is from Carla S001, her Etsy store, and I always use that trim quite a bit, so I like the way it came out. And then this right here in the center of the flower is just one of those buckles, and I added a purple flat back pearl to the middle of it. So I like the way that came out. As far as the image, you know, I just colored her up with my Copics like I did the other one. And one thing I noticed with the Gorjuss stamps, and maybe they're just the ones that I have, but I usually like to paper piece, and I'm not able to really do that with these stamps, just the way that, you know, the images. So I've had to color, and so I guess that gives me more good practice at my coloring. But anyway, yeah, so I colored her up using kind of like some lavender and actually some gray in there. But I like the way that she came out, and yeah, I'm just really loving these stamps. I definitely want to get more. And then the inside, it says thanks big time, and then I've got some scallop borders using all the papers from the collection once again. So anyway, this is actually going to go to a friend that likes Gorjuss girl stamps as much as I do, so hopefully she'll enjoy the card. And the banner, I just handmade the banner and stamped hello friend from one of my random stamps in my collection. So that's about it. I hope you guys like my card, and I hope you like both of them. And thanks so much. Definitely go out and check out these Gorjuss stamps. They are definitely gorgeous and very, I think they're on a lot of sites now. So anyway, thanks so much for stopping by and watching my video. Okay, thanks so much. Bye-bye.